What's up, landlords? Rene here, the Forever Landlord. I'm going to be showing you how to do a property inspection. It's 3 easy steps. The first thing you're going to do is film everything. Next thing, you'll be inspecting everything. And finally, you'll be documenting everything. Show up early, make sure it's not nighttime, go inside, unlock everything, turn on all the lights. You're going to want to move quickly when you're filming everything. Do 360 top down all around. Keep that file size really small, so if you have to refer back to this later, you're not, sifting through a really long video. After you have everything filmed, you can take your time. You go room by room and you're like testing appliances, open up cabinets, looking under the sink and all that stuff. You'll use the roadmap that's below, and it's laid out in a very strategic manner so you don't forget anything, and it helps you prioritize and track any kind of deferred maintenance that you want to postpone. Not only does it keep you organized and you can prioritize stuff you want to do in-house if you're ordering your own supplies and calculating hours. You can also bundle projects together when you're hiring your vendors or handyman and you're like, hey, I got this, and this to do. But also, when you send out the lease renewals for your tenants, you can just scope out real quick the roadmap, the latest one, and see if there's anything on your radar. Like you want to do a light rehab that you deferred for the bathroom, or a remodel like of the kitchen or anything like that. So when you extend the offer to renew, if the tenants decline and say we're still moving out, now it can start a conversation. Say, hey, what about if we do a light rehab on that bathroom? Because according to my records, it's something that we need to address. And would you be willing to stay with us if we took care of that? Or what about, remodeling the kitchen? Would you be willing to sign a 2-year lease if we agreed to remodel the kitchen or replace appliances? Even if they say no, by using the roadmap, checking it before you extend the offer to renew, and if they decline, you still could get the ball rolling on projects that you already are tracking. They're on your radar. You say, hey, I can start moving this stuff forward and ordering things before they even move out. So now, with all that said, let's get into a scenario that I inspected one of my rentals recently, and we're just going to go through this together. First thing I want to do is I want to show up before it's nighttime, and I'm just going to take one photo, quickly film the front yard, top down, and we're going to do 360 around the exterior of the home, looking at everything from the spigots, the windows, the roof line, the shingles. You're moving quickly, not stopping to inspect anything. You got the power meter, you got the gas shut off, you got shingles because it's a 1-story house. You can easily see the roof line, driveway, you got some cracks there coming into the entrance. Okay, now I have one video done of 360 the outside. I'm gonna go inside and do the same kind of methodical nature, taking a video from top, middle, bottom, and try to do 360 every room. And now, right when we walk inside the door, we want to stop and do a quick 360, and we're catching everything from like a thermostat to the AC air filter return vent right there. You got AC vents in the ceiling, the chandelier in the ceiling. I mean, this footage is golden. There's so much helpful things that you can get when you go room by room and you film top down and like all around in a 360. Mind you, you're not stopping to inspect anything. You're just trying to get footage of the whole entire property. And when I film a room, I like to move myself to the outside wall as I film across, so there's more area in the screen, and I'm capturing more of the room. And you'll notice here in the big open living room, dining room area, notice how I move far to the opposite side of the room as I'm filming across, and I'm going up, down, and I'm moving in a 360. I'm not stopping to inspect anything. I've already unlocked and turned on all the lights. If the footage is a little blurry, it's still okay. You can use this footage, but it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the point that I'm getting at. Now, when all the filming is done, this is when you take your time and you actually inspect everything. Appliances, you're opening up cabinets and looking in closets and everything. In this case, I noticed the microwave filters underneath the microwave are dirty. They're going to need to be clean. And then also the windows, I'm taking pictures of that, documenting those. The master bathroom had some hard water deposits on the glass of the shower door. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm in and out, maybe 10, 15 minutes. I just got out of the attic and I took a picture of the attic of the insulation, because this home was built in 2020. So it's like 25 years old and we might need to put in some new insulation. Also, you want to notate anything that you can't capture with pictures, like smells or anything else, and save this footage, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now that we got everything done, and if you are not going to be doing your own inspections, you can outsource the first two steps, the filming everything and inspecting everything. But then when you get all the information, all the footage, that's when you're going to sit down and prioritize and document everything on the roadmap. And that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to put together a scenario where I'm going to show you exactly how to use it, and just walk you through this process right now. I'm going to share my screen. Alrighty, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to File right here, and you're going to go down to Make a Copy. I got the tenant turnover and rehab roadmap right here. We're going to start out with exterior. We got dirty shingles. We have a hole in the soffit. We have a cracked driveway and sidewalk because of large root trees. We need to cut the lawn. A tripping hazard with the uneven sidewalk because of them roots. And moving inside, we got the doorbell doesn't work. We have a dirty tile, but the tile's in good shape. We have dirty windows, dirty microwave hood filters. We have dirty carpet, but in good shape. We have the hard water on the shower glass door. We got dirty carpets, good shape. Dusty a spare bath, so we got to clean that. What else? Clean the dryer, exhaust vent, miscellaneous. I guess I was typing in a bunch of stuff. This is going to be a template, so I'm going to remove all this later. HVAC, we need to change the air filter, and we got the sizes. That's something good. And then in situations like this, we have pictures to go along with it. So you say damage garage door opener, like the back plate cover, see pick. Add more attic installation, see pick. All right, once we list out everything, then that's when we're going to start putting together our plan of attack. We're going to put together some action items, and then we're going to prioritize this stuff. And then we're going to move into the due diligence. So starting at the top, we just need to clean and wash the shingles, and it's a prioritize, or we could defer it, or we can make it an ASAP issue, which is very important. We got to do it now. So when it comes to the soffit repair modify because of the rodents, that's an ASAP item in my mind. So it needs to be done immediately. And then as we're moving down, we can replace the driveway, sidewalk. Oh yeah, that's a deferred item because we don't want to deal with the driveway right now. Cut the lawn. I'm not going to go all the way down this. You can do this on your own time, but I'm just trying to show you how to use this. When it comes to the roof, we want to track the age and the life expectancy. So in this case, the roof is 15 years old, but we expect the roof to last 30 years. So we're not worried about, replacing the shingles. And obviously we want to clean it and pressure wash that. And let's say we have a handyman, like an in-house employee that charges us $50 an hour. And then, or no, $50 an hour for 2 hours, and then it's a $100 job. That's when you're trying to factor in, the math of doing it in-house versus you want to go outside and hire a professional pressure washing company or a house cleaning service, and it'll probably cost more than that. And you put your, target date of completion down. This is going to help you stay organized as you're trying to bundle projects together. If you're going to have a handyman do multiple things and stuff like that. So when it comes to this, the soffit, that's an ASAP thing. We can, pay our handyman $50 and it'll estimate an hour to go over there and troubleshoot that with some foam and some chicken wire, whatever he's got to do. But if you hire it out and you go to a pest company, they're probably going to charge you $250 just to go out there and assess it and put some traps. And they may not even find the hole that you did. And then you notice how I put the target date, earlier on in the month in this example, because I'm trying to differentiate, hey, an ASAP item, which is important. We don't want rodents in there. Try to do that first versus something like pressure washing the shingles in the roof because they got grimy stuff, which we can kind of estimate later on in the month. What else do we got? This is replace. Okay, we're deferring replacing the driveway right now. Let's say it's 25 years old. We estimate the driveway to last 30 years. So that means we got 5 years left. We do the math and we realize, hey, if we save $160 a month, in 5 years, we'll have, estimated 10K to replace the driveway. And you actually can get a better quote if you start contacting different, concrete companies and driveway repair people, and you can do more specific figures. But the target date is 5 years away. It's the same, time frame here in February, mid-February, but instead of the current year 2025, we're thinking 2030. What was this? This is cut the lawn. That's something that needs to be done monthly. We can get our handyman to knock that out for an hour, $50, or you can pay a vendor that, a lawn landscaper or whatever to come do it. And you can see how helpful this is. You start building out a priority list and you can bundle stuff together. You start getting a sense of that. When it comes to the tripping hazard, we need to modify that. That's an ASAP thing. We don't want to be held liable for anything like handrails or whatever. The sidewalk is getting to the end of its life expectancy, but we know we can have our handyman go out there and grind it down or modify it, whatever he's got to do. And now we're moving into the inside, which, let's say the doorbell's broken and we need to repair or replace it. It's a prioritized item. It's at the end of its life expectancy. Our handyman probably could troubleshoot that, an hour and a half, and pay him $75. Or if you hire an electrician to come out there and deal with it, it might be $500. And let's just keep going on down this. It's not too much. Dirty tiles. Oh, this is a cleaner situation. So like if you have a cleaner and let's say the cleaner is $20 an hour, and like the tiles obviously only half its life expectancy. Let's say you expect the tile floor to last 50 years. You're like, obviously I'm not replacing the tile, but you can have a cleaner knock this out for half an hour, and you're not going to do a vendor because you got your own cleaner. Or you could put to be determined, because now you have to get prices with vendors. There's multiple areas to clean, and you're going to have to call somebody. So if you start tracking the hours and what they are, whenever you call a cleaning service company, you'll be able to tell them exactly what you need clean and estimate how long it should take. So depending on what they tell you, you can be like, hey, do we pay our own cleaners or whatnot? And the to be determined is like, you can't really figure that out until you get everything down, like dirty windows inside and out. We got to clean that microwave hood, grease filter, and tracking life expectancy. We're doing the math on hours and the hourly rate for our cleaner. Dirty carpet, good shape. Let's see this situation. Let's say the carpet is 7 years old and it's halfway through its life expectancy, roughly a little bit more. We don't want to replace the carpet right away. It's in good shape. Clean that shower door with the cleaners. The laundry. Okay, so replace the HVAC air filter. That's maybe something you could do when you show it, or if you're outsourcing it into somebody to do the showings, maybe they can swapping out the air filter. If you leave it in the garage, at least you're tracking this. The size if you need to order it, or you have your handyman do this. The damaged garage door, you can have your handyman maybe modify, put some tape on that, factor in his cost. Add more attic installation. That's maybe a new install. Defer that to a later date. And obviously you're going to be checking off these items as you complete them. And then that's pretty much it. That's the bottom. I just wanted to take a moment and then kind of just walk you through this process and make it, detail it out, methodical nature. I learned this stuff when I was in the military, and they trained us to do, crime scene investigations and searching scenes and stuff like that. And I took that everything I knew from the military and kind of applied that to my turnovers and property inspections. And I wanted to put this together for you guys to share it. Maybe you're not local and you can't do your own inspections, but you can share this video with somebody that can help you out and do all the footage and inspecting, give you all the material that you need so you can put together your plan of attack using this documentation of the turnover and rehab roadmap. But that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys around. Let me know if you got any questions, and all the other details will be in the description. See ya.